Welcome to Install and Overview module. Notice that AllTouch TE is the name of the Zebra Technologies solution for the Velocity solution, sourced through Wavelink. So even though you see Velocity on the screen, this is the AllTouch TE solution sold through Zebra. Click on the Next button to continue. The Installation and Overview module will walk you through the installation of the AllTouch TE console. Next, we will take a look at an AllTouch TE project. A project is what is deployed down to the AllTouch TE client. After that, we will do an overview of the AllTouch TE console's 4 sections. And last, we will show you how an uninstallation of the console looks. In order to allow the AllTouch TE console to install correctly, certain core requirements must be met. The console requires the Windows operating system and supports Windows 7, 8, and 10, as well as Windows 2008 and 2012 Server. Windows XP is not supported. A version of the .NET framework that is 4.5 and above is also required. A .NET install requires Windows 7 Service Pack 1, Windows 8, Windows Server 2008 R2 Service Pack 1, or Windows Server 2012. The last requirement is that all the projects you build with the AllTouch TE console must be deployed down to the smart devices. It is important that there is a plan in place to make deployment as simple and easy as possible. At a minimum, some connection needs to exist for a device to use as a testing platform. Now, let's step through a normal installation process of the AllTouch TE console. First, you can download the client from the Wavelink Downloads page. From www.wavelink.com, just go to Downloads and Free Tools, and on the right side of the drop-down menu, select Velocity. Then select the AllTouch TE console download. When you're ready, execute the installation file. When the installation file executes, the install will check the system. It was stated earlier that the .NET framework of 4.5 or greater is needed. If the system has not been updated, then the installation will display an error screen about the need to update the .NET framework. Click on OK. The install will notify the user that the setup was ended. Click on Finish. Download at a minimum .NET Framework version 4.5, install the update, and try the AllTouch TE console install again. Once all the system's requirements have been met, we can start the installation of the AllTouch TE console. Click on Next. Read the End User License Agreement. If you accept the terms, check the I accept the terms of the license agreement box, and then click on Next. Click Install when ready to launch. If this is the first time you install the AllTouch TE console, you will need to install the Visual C++ Runtime 2012 libraries on the system. The install is baked into the console install, so all that is needed is that you check the I agree to the license terms and conditions box and then click Install. When the Visual C++ Runtime 2012 is completed, click on Close. If the runtime libraries do not load successfully, the AllTouch TE console installation will close itself down. As the install runs, the progress will be tracked. In the event of installation failure, the install application will notify the user, and with a click on the Finish button, the install will stop and the AllTouch TE client files will not be installed. In most cases, the installation will load successfully. Make sure that the Launch AllTouch TE console button is checked and click on Finish. The AllTouch TE console will appear on the screen. You can configure the AllTouch TE client through the AllTouch TE console application by creating projects associated with each host profile. A project contains all custom keyboards, custom themes and stylized elements, host profile details, and more. Prior to creating each of these custom features for your terminal emulation server, you must first create a project and associate it with a host profile. Projects are displayed in the All-Touch-TE console initial screen. You can create projects by clicking on the New Projects button. You can edit a project by clicking on a defined project in the All-Touch-TE console initial screen. You can save a project by clicking on the Save key. And you can delete a project by clicking on the X in the upper right corner of a defined project. When you initially launch the All-Touch-TE console application, you're given the option of creating a new project or opening a current one, if any exists. To create a new project, click on the New Project button at the top right corner of the screen. Note that project name is a required field. Enter the project name. Company name is an optional field to help tie projects together. Enter the company name if desired. Click on Done. The project opens and is available for editing. Remember to save your project if you do not want to lose any work. All tasks associated with creating and editing projects are done through the All-Touch-TE console interface. The application allows you to create custom keyboards with unique layouts and key values, associate specific host profiles with an application, set up customized HTML and CSS templates for individualized themes, and import and translate screen captures into HTML. Once a project is ready for use, you can deploy the project to a .wldep file and distribute it manually or via mobile device management software to devices containing the All-Touch-TE client. To start the All-Touch-TE console, go to the Windows Start bar and do a search for the Velocity console, or click the Start icon created during the installation. The All-Touch-TE interface appears. The image above shows the All-Touch-TE console. Let's break it down into 4 sections. The first is the Back key. This closes your existing project and returns you to the initial launch screen, displaying all existing projects on your computer. Prior to exiting the project, the application will prompt you to save, even if no changes have been made to the open project. Next is the project details. This shows the current project's name and company. After that is the project menu. This offers a list of icons for screens and options you can use to create, edit, and distribute a project. Each of the menu items are defined later in the module. Then, last is the project workspace. This is where you perform tasks associated with managing a project. All options associated with the selected menu item display here. When you navigate to another screen, any changes you make in the workspace are automatically saved. We look at the 2 most important All-Touch-TE project menu options first. The Host button sends the user to the Host profile screen within the project. The Host profile screen is the default screen that displays when you create a project or come in to edit a project. A host profile defines the settings that the All-Touch-TE client should use when it attempts to initiate a connection with a specific host. The host profile must include the emulation type, IP address of the host, and the host port. It will most likely hold other configured settings as well. You may configure an unlimited number of host profiles on the All-Touch-TE console, but only one host profile is allowed per project using All-Touch-TE console. A second important option is the Save button. The Save button preserves the most recent changes to your All-Touch-TE project. Clicking on this button automatically saves the project, indicating current save progress by a pop-up screen. Please note, the All-Touch-TE console application retains all changes to a project each time you navigate to a new screen within a project, but you must still manually click the Save button to keep all changes if you exit the application or close the project. Rather than causing waves or reinventing the wheel with host application setup, the All-Touch TE client is able to enhance the user interface experience through its built-in HTML and CSS rendering engine. With this functionality, you can import your existing screens to a project in the All-Touch TE console and apply styled themes or edit individual screen elements for a more modern appearance to your host application screens. Using the Screens button, you can use the workspace to import .wltsc screens and edit the HTML theme to create a unique and more modern appearance for your users on the All-Touch TE client. Custom keyboards are created, edited, and exported as part of a project. With the Keyboards button, you can enter a workspace that allows for the creations of one or more custom keyboards with unique layouts and keys for use within your All-Touch TE client. Any keyboard defined in a project is available for use by the host profile based on the project configuration. Settings define how the All-Touch TE client behaves while connected to a host profile. The Settings button allows you to set universal themes for each element type. These screens present each element type users will encounter on the All-Touch TE client. Theme elements can be set globally, so all imported screens containing those elements will be automatically formatted according to the configuration you specify. Element formatting on a screen-by-screen basis is also available, but is performed in the Screens tab rather than the Settings tab. The first three options of the All-Touch TE project menu allow you to manipulate projects that have been created, designed, and saved. You can import and export an entire project or parts of it from the All-Touch TE console and integrate them into other projects as needed. You can deploy projects down to one smart device. Here is the description of each project save method. Import. You can import all or parts of another exported project into your current project. Files that are imported are previously exported from the All-Touch TE client and are stored as .zip files. Export. You can export all or parts of your project for backups and/or to import into another project. Files, when exported, are stored as .zip files. Deploy. Deploy packages are files that are stored with a .wldep extension and are the files that hold all the project details. These files are delivered to the smart device manually or using an MDM. The console uninstall follows normal Windows protocol for deletion of an application. Bring up the control panel and select Programs and Features, or just select Uninstall from the list of items. From the list of applications, select Velocity Console. Right-click and choose Uninstall or select Uninstall from the menu. If asked, confirm deletion of the console. The console has now been removed. You have now completed the Install and Overview module.